Hello, YouTube family. This is Friday, October 6th. Probably about 8:17 in the morning. I don't know. I just want to say blessings to all of the followers on here. I just want to really give appreciation for those who are subscribing to videos, and I pray that what is placed on here you all are being blessed by. So one of the agendas, as you know, is to express the gospel and be extremely truthful and with explaining how we as disciples of Christ should be living. So one of my agendas that I do is I place YouTube videos to just express some teachings, or just kind of be listening to the Spirit as what it is that He wants me to give out. Another objective is that as a disciple of Christ, we must be in His will, and being in His will, that requires us to really sit back and listen to the Spirit of God. So another thing is that we want to make sure that when we are developing disciples, that it's our agenda that we cover our bases. It's our objective that we cover every aspect of being a disciple of Christ. Jesus, when He spoke to His disciples, He constantly taught them. He constantly gave them examples and showed them how they must live the Christian life. So that was important, and that's what we strive to do as disciples of Christ. We sit back and we try to get them to understand the core values of Christianity, whether it be prayer, whether it be studying the Word, whether it be worshiping and praising. However and whenever need be, we make sure that in making disciples that we cover the bases. We strive to cover the bases so that as you mature and develop, you can then go out and make disciples. I just did a Facebook Live post speaking about being patient, and one of those things, is being patient is a requirement in our faith, because it allows us to step back and allow God to lead, or Jesus to lead. It allows us to really just not to be in a fearful state of mind or a state of anxiety or worries, because we know and trust that the Word says, trust into Him and lean not on into our own understanding. So doing that, it makes the situation a lot less stressful. So as a disciple, we have to constantly remind ourselves that, wait a minute, whatever situations and circumstances that we go through, we have to constantly remind ourselves that, listen, we are disciples of Christ and Jesus leads. He makes sure He paves the way in everything that we do. So that that has to be an effort when becoming a disciple of Christ. And that's one of the things that we have to really start to work on as we mature and develop within the ministry, within Blood Bought Disciples, as we develop these young disciples of Christ, as we develop the connections and the relationship with others, that we're expressing that to them, that this is an element in your life and your development as a Christ disciple of Christ. So I just want to get that point across, and I want to continue to pray for those who haven't accepted the gospel, and find out ways that we could invest our time and services to them, so that we could be allowed the opportunity to give the gift of salvation. But that's one of the key things of why I believe this ministry was created. Blood Bought Disciples is more than just the name. It's the action that's put behind it. It's the meaning that's put behind the name. Christ's blood, we were bought with a price. Christ sacrificed His life. He gave His blood for us. We were bought with the price. We were given over to God. He died for us. It's so many different ways you can put this concept. And then, of course, because we are to be disciples of Christ. And that's one of the things that we strive to get across to those who are are in this ministry. So you know, that's just where we are with that, and that's why we do what we do, and that's why we, you know, sacrifice and make the times that we have to make in order for us to get this understanding out to a world who needs to hear it. Go tell it on the mountain is what I you know, mentally tell myself. You know, go scream, go shout to the rooftops about how people need to hear about Jesus, and that's what we want to do in this ministry. We are looking to start to invest into some future events or future mentorship programs. I'm praying that what God will do is really open the way for this ministry to get some sort of time and service in order for us to really start to connect with the communities, and to just really start to be examples of Jesus Christ. So I just pray that you all have a good day. I appreciate the support. I pray that you will continue to subscribe and share the YouTube links, and make sure that people are listening to what we are looking to do. I'm looking forward to having, you know, more and more time connected and videos as the days and months progress. I appreciate all of the support, and we're so blessed to have the supporters that we have. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'm not going to really go into anything too deep. I just want everyone to know that one of the key elements is patience. Work on that today. All right. Blessings. Peace.